Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Nikki, known here as the One-Handed Bandit here on YouTube. I appreciate you for clicking on this video. If you are a new person to my channel, I hope that you smash that subscribe button. And if you are a returning subscriber, hello to you. And today I'm going to I haven't picked up my Fenty Beauty palette before in a while, and I wanted to just create some type of look today with this palette. I don't think that I'm getting my money's worth because I haven't been really picking it up, so I just wanted to create a look and just see where that goes. So this is the palette I'll be using. And I've already done my brows and concealed my forehead. I want to try to go in with a cream base on my eyes. And this is the Black Radiance Concealer Stick. And it doesn't have a shade, but it's 8001. And this is how it looks. And I picked this up at my local Walgreens. And I believe it was either $1.99 or $2.99. I do think that it is a little dry, and I think with cream products you're supposed to warm it up and then apply. So I'm just adding it on my hand and just getting it warm. It's very dry and it seems to be dragging on my skin. So I just want to see how it works as a base. So it blended out very nicely. And I do have the Fenty primer, but I wanted to use something different just to see how the shadows work with a different base. So I'm going in with my Morphe 504 brush. You know what? I think I'm going to go in with that mauve shade. This is the shade that I'll use. I'm gonna blend out that shade with that shade right next to it, and this nude brown. I'm just gonna add a pop of shimmer on my brow bone with this shade here. I'm going to go in with my MAC 224, and then I'm going to use this deep burgundy shade here, this one. I'm going to cut my crease with this white ColourPop concealer. It's just white. It's the lightest shade that they make. So that concealer is all blended out. I think I do like a halo. I don't know, maybe I want to use this green in the palette. This green shade here. This one. Then I'm just gonna add something much lighter in the center. I'm going to use this, it's more like a champagne color. This one. And I'm just going to add that down the center. Now I'm just going to go back and forth to blend the two shades together. For my primer, I'm going to use this new primer. It's the Becca First Light Priming Filter. It looks like this. And it's actually purple. It feels very moisturizing on the face. And it kind of gives it just a little glow. So for my foundation, I'm going to use the Maybelline Better Stay foundation, and I'm using the shade 356 Warm Coconut, my Y6 brush. So I think my camera, I had to change the battery or something, but the concealer that I use is the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer, and this is in the shade Caramel. So I just blended that out with my NYX concealer brush. I don't even think this is a concealer brush, it's just a NYX brush. And I just blended that out. And so now I'm going to set my concealer with my Sacha Buttercup setting powder that I always use. And I'm going to use my Morphe Y1 brush, this one. I really need to clean my brushes. And I'll set the rest of my face using my ColourPop setting powder. And for my blush, I'm going to use a MAC blush, and this is in the shade Fleeting Romance. It's just a light pink blush. And this is don't know how I feel about these eyes. This is something different. I wouldn't typically do blue and gold on my lids. So I'm trying to do different things on my channel with stepping out of the box and doing different types of eye looks, because I don't want to seem like I'm being basic and doing the same looks over and over with just different palettes. So I'm using my Anastasia bronzer in Mahogany, and I'm just going to use that just to chisel out my nose a little bit, because it looks pretty wide and flat. And I'm gonna try something different with my nose. I see some people doing this with their nose, so I just want to try it. I need like a contour brush. I'm gonna use this EcoTools blending sponge, and I'm just going to see how this would work. I've seen, I think her name is, I know what her name is, but I don't think I'm pronouncing it correctly. Lanye. She does something like this similar to her nose, and I love the way her contour looks. So I wanted to see how it would look on me if I tried it, so I decided to try it. And I'm using that same powder brush just to brush away the powder. And then I'm going to go back into this Fenty palette, and I'm going to use that reddish shade that I have here in my crease, Saffron, and I'm just going to add that to my lower lash line. And I'm just going to pop some shimmer into my inner tear duct, and I'm going to use that same gold shade that I have on my lid. And for a highlighter, I'm going to use the Morphe highlighter in the shade Extra. And it looks like this. I'm going to use the Ellery and Colourpop liquid lipstick in the shade Henny Wave.